Hey, how y'all doing? So it's time for some more decorating, making new some of these pages in this altered book of mine. And I have a couple things that I'm going to do. Let's see about this torn paper. Oh yeah, let's do something with that real quick. Okay, so let's see how we want to do this. Every page does not have to be altered. So let's maybe put this on here, which is a piece of envelope. I think I'm going to keep a piece of all of this. Let's see. I'm going to tear this down the edge. And I'm going to tear a piece about right here. Okay. All right. And then let's see how we want to do this. Do we want to tear this across or just leave it? I think I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, but we're going to make it a pocket. That's what we're going to do with it. We're going to make a pocket out of it. And find a sticker to put right there or something cute. Okay? How y'all doing on this Monday? Today was the first day of summer learning program at our school. And we had quite a few friends come to the program today. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough. On one floor, we had 28 friends from one program, but we got 3 different programs going on, and I'm only a part of 2. So that was pretty cool that the children came because it was hot today. It was. And I was like, oh, how they going to have summer program? And when we in school and it's hot, they be like, oh, it's too hot. Go home. How you doing? How are you? So we are making this piece of envelope a pocket. We'll be able to put something in there. And I think I'm going to put a sticker right there. Okay. Okay. All right. We are up to 11 people peeping in on us. How y'all doing? I'm Joanne. And what I am doing is altering a book. Let me show you some of these pages. This is a book, not an old book, but it's a book. It's called Patina. And we are repurposing the book, altering it like for junk journaling type thing. So you just redo your pages and come up with different ways of creating. So this is all stencil and inks, and this is stencil and inks, and then I hand drew that tree in there with some sun border in the sky. I'll just show you some of them. This is a envelope, and I opened the entire envelope and I put a dinosaur page in the entire thing, and then a book dinosaur page on the outside. And it's just an envelope for like this card. Not the same envelope, but that's what it is. And this is some kindergarten handwriting paper. And then I put in here a piece of fabric that I cut with some pink and shears and cut 2 pieces and put it there like that. And this is 2 single sheets. So I just filled that middle piece in. And here is a journal card actually that came off of a masterboard of all time pieces that I made. And this is a stencil. So I just put that there like that. And this is hand painted. I did not use tape or washi. I just kind of, you know, like that, and then put some blobby stuff over here, which I need to go over this. That's a good thing. Let's go over this right now. I don't want to use this. Let me find my Sharpie. My Sharpie will be better for that. Let's see. Okay, so we just want to go around here a little bit and outline, just like so. Had to wait for your paint to dry, so I did this a couple days ago. And then you just, can repurpose a book just by adding some fun different elements, by painting or drawing or adding fun pretty papers, whatever your heart's desire. No rules to this kind of thing. No rules. Just make it beautiful. Okay? That's okay. It's a little bit off, but it's all right. It's fine. Okay. And then for over here, we just go down the line just to separate. And then you can come in here still and you can write on this if you want. No reason that you can't write on it. And if you want to do other things to it, like perhaps you might want to, maybe I'm going to find my other Sharpie. It's going to change the line on it because it's not writing so clear on this one. I don't know why, but we'll try to go slow. It's going to change the line. So let's just come in here and make this a heavier line. And make this one a heavier line. And maybe these will be the center focal point for that. Okay? And then we'll go back to our thin one and see if that comes in. But you can write on this and do different things to it. Put note paper in here. Put photographs in here. Whatever you want to do. It's okay. I know somebody said, that's not so straight. It's okay that it's not straight. This is not about perfection. And you can say, today has been a really great, but maybe for you it wasn't. I hope that it was, though, day. And you can just have something like that. Okay? Yes? Yes. Okay, so that's what we have there. Hello, Mama Gigi Crafted. Hello, how are you? Thank you. And so we have this one. This was just a magazine page, the whole thing. And I just ripped it in half and inked all in between and put 2 bugs on there that I inked the white paper to make it not be white, okay? So today we're adding a few other things to our book. This is some of the little stuff that I did. So we're right here. Okay, this is a butterfly on both sides. How cool. And they have butterflies. And this has butterflies. So we are yet working on this. We just added this little pocket here. This is a pocket. And I'm going to find a stamp to put up here. World Mental Health Day. That's interesting. I might use that. Why not? Let's use that. It's okay. Let's put this one here. It's fine. Doesn't matter what you use. Just put a pretty sticker on here. This is important to a lot of people. Mental health is serious. We didn't know it before. Let me get this sanding block before these recent times. You know, people didn't talk about it too much. They used to say somebody's going postal and all that kind of stuff. But I guess all of that was, you know, leading up to what is so huge in the world today. And they call it mental health. Mental health is real, right? So we'll put this on here, right? And then there's another one I think that I can put at the bottom. I know I have some in my bin, but I think it's another one. Let me see. The best is yet to come. It's like that kind of color. Let's see if it's in here. I don't pull too many up. I used to put that kind of thing in my sticker book. And I was looking for my sticker book the other day. This is a cute one to put there too. Let me see. I used to be making these sticker pages because I have so many stickers. And I'd be trying to make pages and tell a story with my stickers, but I haven't found my 2 sticker books, and I've been looking for them because I need to do some of that again too. I said, well, I took everything out of the boxes. Why in the world I can't find my stickers? Try again. I'm looking for another mental health sticker. I thought it might be one up here, but maybe I'm wrong. And I will not be going in my bin to get one, although I want another one. But it's just too much to do right now. So we can add one later. I just thought maybe, just maybe, y'all can't see. Let me let y'all see what I'm doing over here. I'm just going through my little sticker box that I keep up top my table. I'll try to put there go one. See? Mental Health Day. We have this one, but that's not the one that I wanted. It's one that looked like this. And I thought that would be good. And this is the best is yet to come. We still can use that though. We still can use that one. It doesn't have to just say that. So I was just trying to see if I could locate that one, but it probably is in the bin. It probably is in the bin. I was showing my stickers a few days ago, maybe like a week or something, and one of my followers, supporters, online family people said, I just want to play in all of your stickers. Just lay in them and play. Because I have a long tote and I have so many stickers. So many. Okay, so I think we'll just let it go. Let me see, there's a couple more right here. I think we'll just let it go. Oh, nice. How about that? That's nice. We'll just let it go, I think, and just, what is that? I saw something. What is that? Today is going to be amazing. Oh, okay. Well, I think I could use, but I'm not going to use the brain one. I'll just use this one. The best is yet to come. That's good. Let's use this. Okay. I'll add this to our little pocket. And put this one right here. Let me go up a little bit. It's pretty cool. All right. So now we have that. Okay. So that's one page. I planned for 4 things. Okay. So this is one. This is a pocket. Okay. So you can put something all the way down in there like that. Okay. So that's good. And then I thought this was cool. This is so cool. I made this. All of it is nice. It's beyond me because I didn't know that I could make these things. Okay. It was you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, said turned out so great. It was you who said you want to roll around in the stickers. Yes. Right. I was so happy that somebody was so like, oh man, that is so cool. You got so many stickers. Let's play. And sometimes I tell myself, you should just stop doing everything else and just play with stickers and just do stickers, 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 right? And that's what I be saying sometimes, but I just love all the papery things. All right, so I have this. This is a piece of border from school, and when they were taking it down, I was like, "Oh, I want a piece of that." So I got a piece of it, and I didn't know I was going to add it to this book here, but I think I can. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Should we add it like this? Oh yeah, that's real cool. Oh yeah, that's real cool. Where's my scissors already? Oh, they're right here. Okay. Let's cut this here. Yeah, I think that can work right there. We just put something up the front, Joanne. You have to go to the back. Pam told you that. It's good to go front, back, front, back, front, back, so you can balance your book out, okay? Okay, for whatever you're doing, whether it's a journal or what. Okay, but we got to make sure we don't have any. Oh, isn't that cool? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, but we're going to save that for something else. But I do need this to be on this side of the paper, like this. Okay? So then we're going to have to put a small bin here, just a small bin, because we want it to wrap into the crease of the book, okay? And we got some page loose. Where's my glue now? Everything wants to be hiding. We're playing right now. There's no time for that kind of play, though. Okay, so we took pages out, so make sure that's coming out. And we have to glue those down. I said when we get there, we'll just glue those down. It's not a big deal that, it's looking like, well, why are these raggedy pieces there? They are fine. All you have to do is glue them down. Okay? All right. And now that we have that, we're going to take this and we're going around here all the way to the tip and inside the little fold. Not too much, just a little bit, and then rub it with the little tip and spread it out a little bit. And then go up here on the edge and just go stretch it out. Make sure we got it up there. Okay, and then we can set this down in there and up here. That's pretty cool. That is cool. Okay. And then we have that, and that can be a pocket. Okay? That can be a pocket. Just want to make sure it holds its position and not pop up because it is cardstock. It's pretty thick. Okay, good. I don't know what we'll put in there. Maybe we need to put the shoe down a little bit more, just a little bit around this edge. And then a little bit around here, just to make sure that it can be a pocket and not just loosey-goosey. Okay? All right, so we hold that on just for another few seconds. And then we can move on. Okay, that should be good. And then I really have to get to these torn pages, but these are going to take something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but this here is a torn page, and this is a torn page. The idea was to put something under here and something onto this to make this a full page again. So, that's what we should do today. We should look for that. I did not plan for that though. But every time I see it, I say, we need to do something with this. So maybe I will add to this a piece. Oh, a music page might look good there. A music page could look good there. But I also could use a piece of writing paper. Tea dyed, coffee dyed, like this, and just recreate a page like so. Okay, so how you gonna do that? Oh, I'm going to tear here. You gotta be careful. It may not be perfect, but I'm gonna tear this close as I can get to this rip of the book page. It's hard to do it like that. Let's see. To rip too far out. Okay. Okay. Getting it a little bit, y'all. Just tearing the long side. It's wrinkling it up real good. All right. Okay. Almost. Okay. Now we got that off. And then put this on. Wait, down. Down, down, down. All right, so this piece we can pull out. We'll put this on here like this. This on here. Just around the little edge. I've never done this before. I'm making it up right now. I don't know if somebody else has done it, but I'm making it up for my book. Okay? Maybe it's been done 1,000 times before. I don't know. But I'm making it up. Okay, and so we have that. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to put this on here like this. Okay, let's see, it gotta come down a little bit more. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. All right, let's see. Take your time, go slow. All right, now put that on there. Okay. Let's get us a little teeny bit of ink just so we can see where that piece merged onto a book page. Okay, and then we'll turn it this way. That's pretty cool. And then I'll use this black one over here. Okay. Okay. And that's pretty cool, right? I think so. And then we can trim the paper. And now that's an altered page. Trim. Hold on. Let me put one of these snaps on here so it can stay flush. Okay. And then we can come across here. And all right. And now we got a whole brand new page added in. We're going to take a little teeny piece off the top. I'm not going to hold it against anything. I'm just going to trim a little bit of it. It still might be needing more trim, but this will be definitely less than what is there. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, so now let's get some more glue for that corner up there. Make sure this stays in place. Okay, now that's what we have. That's pretty cool. That is pretty doggone cool. Who would have thought? Because I didn't. I didn't know. I just was like, every time I come to this page, I'm stuck with what am I going to do with that? That turned out pretty good. Now, I did black on here, so I'm going to put this brown on this side, like we did this brown on the other side of the rip. Okay. And put this here. And then that's pretty cool. Wow. Okay, and then on this side, we will use the black. So that is brown and black, and then this one will be black and brown. Make it like it came this way or something, the page. Like two-toned or something. I don't know if you can say two-toned, but something like that. All right, and then all right, I'll put this here. And then, that's cool. That is so cool. It's like, look at that. That is so cool. She said, okay, right, okay, now, yes, that is so cool. Yes. Okay, you love the wine cork? I got a whole bag of those things at the thrift store. Look, I got a whole bunch of them for $3.49, and I just simply ordered the little circle rounds from Temu, and you can get 10 of them in a little pouch. Let me show you. I showed this in one of my videos before, but let me show again, because somebody might be like, oh, that's cool, like you just did. And it comes in a thingy like this, and you get the 10 little circle rounds. And I just typed in sponge for ink dauber, and that's what I did. And you get these, and this was less than $2. I bought 2 packs because I have all of these, however many was in here, and I've only used 2 of them so far. And I bought them, oh no, longer than longer than 6 months ago, maybe a year, who knows. And so we have this, and we still have to do something here. So I'm going to fold that. This wasn't part of today's thing, but it's okay. We'll make it a part of today's thing. Okay, these looking like some kind of wings. Okay, so basically for this, I wanted the same paper on both. So how can I do that? I have plenty of scrapbooking paper, but I'm not going to open my brand new pack to get 2 sheets of the same thing. But that was the idea, that when you get to this page, you'll have something in the middle of here and the same thing will be over here. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. It can be two of something that is similar. So let's get a paper pad. Because I wasn't doing that one today, but since it is that's in my face, let's find a pad that we can go with. Let's see. Let's see what we see in this. Maybe we'll find something in here. Okay, marble. This is cardstock. So I got this pad from Walmart. Let's see. Oh, so it's going to be plenty. You can do both papers with the one. Okay. Now let's just see which one we want to use. That's rich and pretty. Do we want that one? Maybe. Or maybe this one. I don't know. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. All right, let's move back so you can see a little bit better. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty one. It's orange. That's pretty too. Okay. Green. No. This one is nice. Let's use this. This one is a nice one. The thing is, the pattern will change, I think. Because if you take half, you'll get this, and on the other half, you'll get that. Let's see if we see something that might be... See this all together, but I don't want that one. Green. I don't want that. I really want something bright and light. Bright and light. The purple is too dark. Maybe... I don't want that. I want the one that I want. Okay, let's use it. We don't know how it's going to look, but that's the one I'm going to get. Right here. Let's see. It's got some perforation, but it ain't tearing like it's perforated. Maybe because we at the crease. Listen, I don't know. Just tear the thing out. Okay. Now we got this. And let's see how that is going to look in between here. Gotta figure out how we're gonna do it. Okay, so there, and then we can mark this one here. Okay. And whenever we cut that too, we'll have to cut it twice. Okay. Put this here. Let's get our board. Uh-oh. Y'all heard that. I dropped it on the floor, but it's okay. Nothing's broken. Everything's all right. And we will mark it right there and cut it up against a line so we can make it as straight as we can. Okay. That should be okay. should be about right. Okay, let's hold that and get this knife. And, hold on. It's right here. And right here, I think. Go slow and be careful. Not against that way. Come slow. All the way. And now we have that. And then we can do that one more time. Put that here. Up against here. Turn it this way. And then we will cut one more out. Let's see. Can we line this up here? Just keep sliding. All right, stay put. And it doesn't look as straight. This is not straight. I'm looking at it. It's not straight at all. Maybe it was the way I cut it. Okay, but anyway, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to just go with it, and it should be fine. And if it's not fine, we will simply make do. Okay. Okay. Well, we see it's not together. You see that nice piece right there that swirled all out. Okay. That's the best I can do, okay? All right. Some people can do way better than that, and that's okay. But we're going to do this part because this is the part we can do, okay? That's going to be fine. It can fit right there. So let's see. Do we want to use this end and this end? I think I'll do it like that. Okay. And then we're going to mark it so we can cut it off at the bottom. Right. Let's make sure they kind of, so this piece is, see, this is a perforated line. You can't go by that because you don't want this piece. That's what I was trying to fold by, but it wouldn't bend. So maybe it's not perforated all the way through, but I see it here. So thought maybe if you bend it, you can just tear right there, but I don't want to cut like that because I don't want that piece. Okay, so now we are back to right here, and then we can mark about, let's say about here. Okay, now we're going to cut. We're going to cut this right here. Up against this line. And I think it is about here. Let's come back here a little bit. And that should be about right. Where's that knife? Over here, out of the way. Now we're cutting two. So we gotta be real careful. Okay, good. Now, we had not planned for that. That just snuck in some kind of way. But this is what we got. And we're going to put a little bend. Okay, just a small one. And then we're going to place the whole thing down. We're not going to make a pocket out of it. We're just going to put it. Okay. all the way down, like so. I was looking at some videos while I was, just thinking about what I'm going to do in this altar book. And am I going to go to my mother's house first and then come back and do this or what? And while I was watching, I was looking at some folk that I follow. One lady, I hadn't seen her in months, and I am subscribed to her channel, but she popped up out of nowhere today, just, out of nowhere. And when I started watching her, it was like 23. It was before 24 came in. And she was fairly new. She had almost almost a million subscribers. She had like maybe seven in the sevens or the sixes of 100,000 followers, right? And I looked today, she had 4.3 million. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, she is doing really good. I'm so happy for her, right? And that's how I always am. Like, sometimes I look at what I do and I see how it's been so long that I've been doing this channel since February 12th, 23. And yeah, it's around the time I started looking at her. Her name's Sonia Art, I think. Sonia Art. And I said, man, you still ain't got like 200. This is so not, but it's okay, it's fine. And I said, you don't have 200,000 views yet. Right. And I be looking at that, and it be sometimes this comparison thing happening. And I said, well, maybe your stuff is really that this just a hobby for you. Because, like, I don't really know. I don't really know. But, I mean, it's my hope to become monetized one day, and one day soon, actually. But I'm just having fun with what I'm doing, and not even letting it worry me, because I can't let it worry me. And I don't really know that I got the strength of mind right now to even do all the things. People like what people like, and maybe just not enough people like what I'm doing right now. I don't know. But whatever it is, I looked at this other lady who I've never seen before, and she started, I think, in 24, and she didn't have very many views in terms of, like, I have over 160,000 views, and hers was like, I don't know, something like 43,000 or 48,000 or something like that. But she already has like almost 400 subscribers, and she's not really doing nothing on her videos. She, like, her shorts is mostly is music or some type of talking type of music. That it's not really music, but maybe like one thing had like a kid saying, "What you doing? Where you at? Why you there?" And that was like the end of the little skit or excerpt or whatever it was. And she probably only had about, I don't know, 25 views for it or something like that. But a lot of her videos is like that. And she only had like a few videos. I don't really know how many, I don't remember, but it wasn't as many as I have. I got like almost 1,000 videos. Almost 1,000. I got like 921 videos yesterday, I thought, something like that. And it's like, I'm still going real slow. And I don't really know that. See how that is? That's so cool. That's what I wanted. That was the thought I had in my mind. But I said, I'm not going, let it worry me in terms of, this is slow growth for me, because this all I got, you know. This is all I've got. Now I'm thinking, what am I going to put on here? Maybe I should put like a flower or something on there. Maybe a flower. I don't know. Maybe I should put a flower on these or something, because that's just so cool. Like this is up here, and this is up here, and maybe a flower or something like that. I don't really know. And what is this? This is a card. And I said I was going to take this off. That's what I said I was going to do with that. Take this card apart. I did not plan for these other things that showed up. And I said I was going to just cut around this, like this. And now how did I do that? I guess right here. And then just cut around here. And then we can save this for something else. Okay? And this is what I had in mind. And I said, well, maybe we can use it at the top of a page and make something out of it. Okay? So we're going to see. And this is, I didn't want to cut that off of there. But apparently I have to. All right. Maybe. And then this part. Let's see what it looks like on a page. We can't use it on here because flipping this up would be hindered. So we're not going to put that on there. But let's go up here somewhere and see what we can get. This is glued down too far. Okay, but it's okay. So maybe, yeah, maybe we can do that. Oh yeah, that's cool. It's just, this is pointed and the other part is not. Let's take these off a little bit, round them. And this one is kind of chopped off. And round that a little bit. And let's see. Can we round this a little bit more? Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, let's do that. Put this on here, like so. Come all the way around and down and around this little tip. And then I be hearing people say something like they doing a tip-in. And I be saying, what is a tip-in? I don't understand what that is. But they be saying that, and I be like, I don't know what that is, though. Okay? So we'll put this one on here. Okay. We want it to pop right up. We want it to hold fast. And then we'll do this one. Let me try and trim this a little bit because this white is here a little bit. Okay. Then we can do this one the same exact way. Come on down here. And all the way around. This author book has happened to be very fun. It really is. Just trying to think about what you can do to change the pages is, you know, it's something cool. Like you can't even think about it when you're looking at it. I can't. But then when I start, it's like, oh, that was cool. Let me see what else I can do. That's how I felt about it. And I was like, oh, I'm glad I gave this a try. Because I be watching people make these, and it's like, I don't know how to do that. And then I kept telling myself, I want to try, I want to try, I want to try. And I'm glad I tried because it's pretty cool. Oh, let me read. Let me see. Okay, she said tipping is anything you add to a page and hinge it some way to the page. Okay. Okay. All right, so you add it and you hinge it. Okay. Got to think about how to do something like that. Thank you for that. Tipping is anything you add to a page and hinge it some way to the page. Okay. Okay. So like if I took this and glued it in and made something out of that, is that kind of what you mean? Or maybe if I made like a flap on this side and put it over here and then made something else happen. Is that kind of like, I don't really know, but I think, because now I be watching Meg Journals. Yes, both ways you got it. Okay, thank you. Because I be watching Meg Journals, right? And Meg is making all kinds of beautiful things out of nothing. Like, I'm not saying she not making it out of anything, but I'm saying she I said, I'm going to do something that she's doing. I'm coming up with it because I have a whole bunch of scraps. And all she uses this kind of stuff in brown paper bag. And then she'll tear this right here. And instead of using some type of, what you call washi tape or something, she'll put some Mod Podge on it or a piece of brown bag. And she be to use that and fold this over like this. And now that's a whole thing. I said, okay. And some people mean what they're doing because they said that you can do what you want to do and use what you have. And that's what I'm trying to do because I have so much stuff that it's almost embarrassing, right? Especially when I say, I didn't know this was going to be a pocket. I wasn't making this a pocket, but apparently we got a pocket. When I say I wasn't really doing nothing, I'm getting a piece of this faux leather because I was, all intimidated by what everybody else is doing. And I don't know how to do that, and I can't do that, and all these things. All right, so this is a piece of faux leather that I made out of a bag. My mind is telling me I can do something, and I'm trying to see what is it. Okay. I'm trying to see if I really can. I think I can. I think I can. I'm not sure, but we're going to try. Maybe somebody see what I'm trying to do, and they say, oh, okay. All right, now I'm going to go this way some kind of way. I'll go this way and do it this way. Hi, Pootie. My cat has got under the table with me. His whiskers on my leg. Okay. I stink. You don't push me. We can't play right now, you Pootie head. He pushing me. Like, come on, Mommy, let's play. We can't play, I said. I'm doing a video. All right, y'all see what I made? Okay, y'all do see it. Y'all see it. It's a piece of leather. Right, okay. I was thinking like, I mean, I didn't know we was doing a whole thing here, but I was like, apparently that's what we doing. So, yeah, is that good? Thank you. I'm so encouraged because it's like, hey, hello, I Spy Queen. How you doing? Right. I was like, okay, okay, let's do something. And I didn't know what to do there because I thought I was going to glue the whole thing down. But then I was like, are you going to put a stencil in here? And I was thinking about the tipping and trying to keep that in my mind because I definitely don't know the language that goes with this type of thing. So I just be trying to figure out, okay, where we at with this whole process. All right, let's go back here. This is so doggone cute. I want to ink the paper before I forget that I wanted to ink it. Okay. Hi, Snake. I said you laying right under me. He laying right underneath me. One of my boys. The other one was curled up on the couch and looking for the color. Let's see, not this blue. I was looking for the purple. Or we could use this green. We got enough green, but I was looking for that purple. That's orange. Orange might work. Orange might be nice. Let's try it. I was going to use the purple, but orange might be working real good because we have an orange shoe too. Okay, so we have this. And just put, it's on there a little bit, but it's okay. It's still fine. It's just paper fun. Everything's all right. Okay. All right, let's just give it a little bit more somewhere else. And then it'll look like that's how we planned it, okay? This Pam taught me a long time ago. If we mess up, we can just redo it, paint it, make it something else. And it's okay. You know, add some more ink to it. Okay, what it says. Okay is good. It's busy, but okay. Okay, okay. We can do something here. It's a little bit busy, but we got orange shoe and, you know, we don't know what we're going to put in here. You know, might not put nothing in there. Maybe just put some notebook paper in there, you know, and keep it going. Just put some notebook paper behind it. So we're going to come back and we're going to embellish some of these pages later because I still have to find something really cool to do inside of the faux leather. I don't know if we're going to do flowers. I don't know what I'm going to do in here. I might make a ladybug or do some drawing. And thank you. Thank you so much, I Spy. And I want to put something on this side and on this side. So, and then we have that same thing up front. We have this, and we have the inside, and we have this. So I want to do something there like that. I'm not sure what. So when I was making it, I didn't have quite enough. So I took half page and a piece of page and I put it down like this. And I said, and we're going to be fine just like this. It's going to be fine, okay? We're not trying to perfect nothing over here. We having fun. This is called junk journal. Okay, make it beautiful. Make somebody want it. If they want to buy it from you, make it cheap and keep going. And that's my motto. That's my motto. I said when I finish this book, it's my first book. I might give it away. It'll be, you know, something I'll give away. Right, because I'm not making all this stuff just to be having all of this stuff and keeping all this stuff. I don't want to. Thank you so much. I don't want to keep all of it. You know, I think the point and the purpose for me is to show the people that you are trying to create, and if they like it and they want to buy it, then make it where people want to buy from you all the time and give as gifts to other people. I'm looking for a page where I want to add these stamps, but I'm not located one yet. So that's where I'm at. You know, I know you got to spend the money to buy the things that you're trying to buy, but at the same time, you know, some people be making all this stuff and they got 9,000 journals. And why you got 9,000 journals? What you doing with them? They just sitting there and you steady making videos and your prices is high and you can't sell them because who wants to pay $400 for a journal? I mean, somebody might want to. This is why I don't use this book because it's so cool and you have to glue down all of these just because you want to use that, you know? So I be saying, oh, don't do that. So let's get this one. And, oh, this saying by the Queen. Oh, is Queen gone? Maybe Queen will be back. Maybe Queen will be back, not gone. Really. All right, let's put this down as a page. Wonder if I want to cut it. No, I'm going to use it to take away all of the text. Or maybe have had crackers for lunch. Definitely not salmon. Okay, maybe we'll use that line. And we'll take this page number off this bottom. And we'll keep just that top line. Yeah, that looks kind of interesting. Gives them something to read and something to look at. Okay, let's get this and go around here. All the way around here. Oh, okay. All right, we got. All right. And then we will keep this on here. We only need glue with this glue stick. It's so thin. So it won't be so warpy. Okay. Not the top line. Hold it. Okay. Then we'll put this. Slide it over some. And press that down. Okay. Now we have that. Okay. And then I'm going to choose something from my box as an alternate on this side, which is some pullouts from magazine. That's pretty cool right there. I was going to use this one time before, but I didn't. Let's see what else we have. Just look up. Oh, that both of those is cool. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe both of these work. Maybe both of them can work. Yeah, a little teeny line off of here. Small little line. And we have we're going to try to make it work. We're going to try and make it work. All right, let's see. It's not covering, but that can work. But that can work, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to use this. Oh, let me use this one that I'm still digging out of, because I need to finish using this. All right. And just rub it on. This looked like this is up. That's what I thought. It looked like it was up. So you got to use all your glue. You can't throw the glue in the trash. Okay? And I keep saying every time I use these glues all the way down to the bottom, and somebody might be watching me like, okay, you can't buy glue? Now I have about maybe 15 or 18 of them left. But we don't waste none over here. And I'm not making like doing this kind of work like this when y'all not watching. You know, the only time I'm doing it when y'all not watching is when I start a live and nobody's on yet, or when I'm doing a regular video and it has to be uploaded through YouTube. And I don't do them that often. I'll be doing more lives because I'm trying to pick up the engagement and, you know, let the people know who I am, what I'm doing. So if they can get over here and understand that part, then they are probably going to come more frequently when I'm on. All right, so we're going this way. We don't want it all the way down, but that's the way it's got to go. All right, and then we need some more over here. And we can't even get it over there like that. So we just have to put it this way. Okay. All right. And then, okay. That's not bad. It's pretty cool. The little statement here, just look up, goes with the stamps too. When you think about it, you don't know who these stamps are? Look them up, right? Yeah. All right, so let's trim this off. And we gotta trim the top. That's a cool looking page right there. That's kind of cool, baby. All right, let's see. Let's trim this. Oh, it's not happening. All right, so we got that. Let's see. There we go. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Got a lot of cool, interesting things. So today, what have we done? We got a little bit more glue to dig out. Okay, let's see what we've done today. Today we made this pocket. We added 2 stickers. This is the back of a security envelope, or the inside of one, I should say. And we outlined these, which wasn't part of the plan, but we did that. And let's see, we made this, which is a piece of border paper, and we inked around the edge. So this is pocket. And then we made this piece of ripped page that matches like this thing here and this thing here. So I just ripped this one in the middle, and I added this piece of tea dye or coffee dye paper and inked it both sides. And we added the cardstock here. And we need a flower for these. That's what we need. I want to find a flower. Okay. So we are 5 people. Let me grab a book where I can add a flower to these pages. Okay. Let me just grab a book. Let me see what I have under my table. Maybe I don't need to move, but I think I do need to move and get, let's see, do I see a book that has, flowers. I'm just getting a book. I'm not going to be very long. I'm just looking for a book that has some flowers. Trust me, I have a whole lot of them. It's just I gotta move all of the things, honey, to get to a book that has flowers. All of the things have to move. Okay, we got something. American Gardening book. Okay, so I got that. And I got this from the thrift store where I get all of my books from, basically, especially big books like this. This is the American Gardening book. See how pretty that is? $7. Was I mad that I had to pay $7 for this book? I was indeed. $7. I was like, girl, buy the book and shut up. Okay? Oh, that fruit will be nice, won't it? Yes, that fruit will be nice. I think. I wanted a flower, but look at that. And look at these. That's pears. And this one is cherries. Or aren't they cherries? Yeah. Looks like cherries. Yeah, sweet cherries. Uh-oh. You can't look at the back and think you're going to be, you know what I'm saying. This one is lovely by itself. Isn't it? It is. Let's get that one. Because the single, make sure you only get one. Okay. Oh, this has got some lovely pictures. Okay. We're going to get this. And come this way. Okay. Oh, not okay. Not okay, baby. We gotta figure out how to fix that quick. Oh, that is not okay. All right, let's see. Who knew? I didn't. I didn't know that could happen like that. I did not. Okay. All right. Now we have that down. Hopefully we'll be able to use it in some magical way the next time. What if we got that? That doesn't even have any kind of greenery. We need something green to be on there. How about these apples? Well, that's close to whatever that is. We want to get a different color. That would have been nice, but it's just, it's not red. This one isn't bad, I don't guess. Let's get this since it's right here, and we need to leave this page open so that that one that got torn can be dry before we close the book. Now this is what we should have done, but we didn't do that, and we okay, we're just gonna have to lose that and let it be that. Okay, we apologize. We did not mean to do that to you. We did not. It was not our intention. We still want to try to put this down, and maybe, just maybe, we can use you another day. Let's set the book off to the side and let it dry. Let's see, put it over here on the ink bucket and let it sit there, okay? And then, excuse me, first, where is our green scissor? Where is it? Oh, where are you? Here they are. On the floor. Okay. And then, that is lovely. We have to do some tearing though, because we just need some of this. So if you tear it backward, you don't get the white line. And if you tear it forward, you will get the white line. So I'm tearing it back so I won't get the white line. Sometimes we want the white line, but right now we don't need it. Okay. All right, and that's cool. Okay, and that's cool. Only it needs something else. I'm not sure what yet. Okay, and for this one, I'm going to tear probably a lot of this, so I'm not going to really do a lot of trimming on it because I need to tear. All right, so it can be small enough to fit what I'm trying to use it for. Okay, okay. Now, we want some of this yellow that looks like a bug or an old leaf or something that's on there, like that. Yeah. Let's just trim this little piece of white off. All right, now we have that. Oh, that's really nice on there. That's really nice on there, but this one, it seems something's missing. It's not giving a whole lot of, we like that we're hearing this. Let me see and think quickly about what I can add. I don't know, should it be, oh, maybe I should use some of that magic craft paper. Okay? Maybe I should use some of that. Yeah. When in doubt, get some craft paper. Okay? Because this be magic sometimes, and you be like, oh, I know I could use that. Oh, but you can indeed. All right, let's see. It needs something. Yes. See how that just did a thing for us? And we're going to leave it just like that. I'm not going to trim it down or anything. I'm just going to leave it hanging off rough like that. That's what I'm going to do. In fact, I should use some wet glue because I think wet glue with all of these layers will respond better. I left this top off and I hope it's not dry. I hope it's not dry. Forgot to put the pen back in. All right, let's see. Good. All right. Then we'll put this on here, like so. Just on there, just like that. And then we'll put this on here, lighter than that, so that it won't warp the picture up. Use your magic finger tool, okay? And set that upon there. Yep. And now we can add a word to it, and that will make it even better. We don't know what word yet, but that's going to be that way. And then we're going to do this one this way. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Put this one on here. Like this. And then set that up on there. Uh-oh. And then put this one here. Okay. Just like that. And come back again. Where's my pen? I don't know, but when you have all these things on the table, it's not easy to find a little pen, which is why I ordered this, so I can always be finding another one. Okay? This was the original one that came in the bottle, and one day the little bead popped off, and I put some masking tape and some glue and put some glitter glue on there so I can identify where's that at, and it's right here. And then I said I gotta order a pen cushion and some pens, and it took forever to order them because I didn't want 500 or 200. I only wanted 10 or 15, and I had to wait until I could find few. And I think that was a pack of 20 or something like that. I had to pay a little more because I wanted less. Isn't that foolish? Just foolish. But I did it because I didn't want 200. I'm not a seamstress. I'm not going to be using them. So we have this and we have that. And now we need us a word. We need us a word to put on there. Let's see if we can find us a word. How we going to find one? I don't know how we're going to find one, but we're going to look real quick and see if we can find us a word. Okay? Let's see. We have all kinds of things in our box. We got magazine paper. We got all kinds of things over here. A few things we think are just delicious. Oh, okay. Let's see. Not bad. Let's see what else we have here. Our box fell on the floor, so we're yet picking it up by the pile and see what we see. Can we find a word? Oh my. Let's see. We might find something. Oh. That's a cool word. That's a cool word. We could add that word to that. We could. And let's see what else we see. Adding. Undone. You're not alone. Okay. Just look and see. Might find something that we can add to the other one. Just chilling. Oh, that almost worked. Almost, but not quite. Unity. No. Let's see what else we can say. blends. We're getting warm. We're not hot yet, but we're getting warm. What can I bring? What's on here? Oh, we can't cut that up. We need that. This is some of my work that I've already cut up. Okay. Okay. So we didn't find, let's see. Let's see what's on here. Oh, we will cut her up. We have to look at the bottom. No, we didn't find anything on there. Okay, let's look. We can find one more word. I know we can. I know we can find one more word. Well, what you running for, Pootie? You're not focused. Okay, I know we can find one more word. Just one more. Let's see what's in this little box. Come on. You gotta have something. Be in the know. Inspiration. Okay. We are looking for one more little word. Relief. Hope. Oh, we can find something. I'm sure. Learn what's fresh. We might have to use that. Oh, that's a good word. Okay. Then we got two words. We got two. We only needed two. I thought we might need something that might help us out. And I found two. And I'm going to put this one up here. Like so. Slide that across there. And that's what you need to do to get that piece of fruit right there. You need to reach. Okay? And then this one over here, let's trim it up a little bit because it's a little bit, with my scissor, it's a little bit jagged. We'll just give it a little wave. A little wave. And help it be a little more attractive. Just a wee bit more attractive. That's better. And then we can add that. Oh, and it's red. Look at that. Okay. We'll put that one right here. Go right across there. Like that. Cool, baby. Cool, baby. Look at that. So now this reach, we can, let's just tear this little tip off. It's okay. All right. So we got that reach on a peach, maybe. Maybe it's a peach. Could be an orange, a nectarine. And then we got this sweeter. How about that? That's pretty cool. So, guys, we have done a thing. We have done a thing. She said, LOL, right? It's nice to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you. Yes. Okay, stay safe. Okay? I'm glad to see y'all. I'm from Mississippi. I'm so glad that you guys are chatting on here and getting to know each other. Because I got some people that hang out with me and they speak to others and they be like, hey, Vegan, hey, Robin, hi, Rita. They all be chatting and everything. And I love it because, this is how we build community. All right, I'm glad that you ran back in here, Juju, because listen, I'm right here and I be making these videos and everything. So we finished altering our book and we on 129 and everything like that. And y'all make me happy. Y'all make me want to just keep on doing it and everything. Let's say, okay, bye, enjoyed it. It is so great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So we got a little bit of ways to go yet still. And, we're going to get there. But, we just want to make sure we do a little thing and add something and keep, the videos going. Because eventually I'm going to be seeing them send me something, say, do you want to turn on monetization? And I'm going to be saying, please do. I don't mind if I will. Okay? Just get that going. So we got windows to make. We have to do something here, and there's one up the front too, I think. I made 2 of those, and I don't even know what I'm doing with them. Like, I know about those 2 things that I just did, but there's a window up here somewhere too. Might be closer to the front. And I say, girl, I got a half page here. I don't know, I was just, you gotta do something, let's do something. This is painted, but I know I have something. This lace look like it's, doing something, but I wanted to stay open. That's a half page that way. And I know I have another window, I saw it. So this is a tuck this way. Okay, we ain't sure what we're gonna put in all this stuff, but I'm probably gonna give this book away. Okay? Somebody might want to have this book. This is cool. I didn't know that was coming out like that, but we got that going. And I'm looking up here because I know that I had 2 window pages, and so I love this page. I thought this was so cool. Let me see. We made this tonight. That's very nice. I like it. Okay. I've been making some stuff in here, y'all, because, I got to make it up while I'm going, because I don't know what the whole thing is, but I know that I had to give it a go. That's another half page, but it says this page is down. Okay, yeah, it's telling me how to make sure when I decorate it, which way to go. But I know that it should be 2 window pages in this book. I made 2. Okay, they're going to another one of those half-page deals. I'm going to have to do something with that. I ain't sure. Maybe it'll be another, maybe it'll be a scrapbooking paper this time, or a magazine page. This is one. So maybe that's the one that's up front, and there's still one back here somewhere. Because I do believe it's 2. Let's see. Let's see if we find it. This is the butterfly pages. There it is. It's 2. It's 1 here, and then it's 1 here. So we got to make 2 somethings. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to do something, okay? So I will be ending this video now. And thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and for chatting and talking to one another and, encouraging me so. And I will see y'all in the next video, okay? I don't know whether it's going to be tonight. I might come back and do a glue page. I ain't sure. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And I'll see y'all real soon. Yes. And I'm hopeful, because I didn't know what I was going to do with this. I was like, okay, well, what we got here? We done tore this up and we don't know. But this one turned out real good. And I said, okay, let's go with the flaps, looking like some kind of antenna or something like that, So I didn't know what was happening, but I did this, and here we go. So it's a cool idea what happened. I'm grateful. And I'm so grateful for y'all being here with me and everything. And I will see y'all real soon. If not tonight, then tomorrow, because I'm trying to make sure that I do something in the altar book every day until it's done. Okay? So I'll see y'all soon. And thanks for hanging out with me. Those who have not, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Peace and blessings.